Hi everybody. Day 2 in a row. How about that? I wanted to jump on here because I had a psych appointment yesterday with a new therapist, and I wanted to talk about it before I forgot all the things that I kind of came to a conclusion with. So, and I figured I'd share it with you because I think it's something that a lot of us have similarities with. And it kind of, it was one word that kind of enlightened me. So I wanted to come on here and share it. So I met with a new psychologist. I've been on the hunt for a psychologist, which I kind of noted on last video, that dealt specifically with food addiction, and not just drug and alcohol addiction. And I was recommended through my healthcare to a Susan Haley. If I can find her website and stuff, I'll link her down below. Again, I've only had one session with her, and I have already booked a 2-week out appointment to follow up, and I think I'm just going to do that every 2 weeks with her. There's a bug in my car. Sorry. So anywho, so if you've ever had a psych appointment, or maybe you've never had a psych appointment, so when they initially see you, they kind of just want to know, oh, so what brings you in today? Is usually how they start off. Now for me, because I've seen many psychologists, I kind of know the spiel on what they're looking for, so I kind of just dump right away and get straight to the point, and I don't really have to search and find. And I mean, I'm still searching and finding, but I kind of know the basis, like monumental things that happen in my life and why I am the way I am with some things, and I already know where to start. I haven't finished or figured out everything yet, but I at least know key moments in my life that have impacted it, that have made me the way I am. Which I don't know if I'll get into that. If you want me to, that will be a very long video on all the reasons why I am the way I am and my life experiences, which I don't mind sharing. I just don't know if that's something that would interest you guys. Let me know. I'll do one. It'll probably be like a coffee break video that will be really, really long, but I'm willing to share it if needs be. Anywho, so we were talking about why I overeat and why I self-sabotage and things like that, and she came up with the word of inadequacy. And I did jump on Snapchat right after my appointment to share that word with you all. I don't think I've ever linked my Snapchat. I will link it down below. I believe it's just Melissa V. Smith 33 is my Snapchat name. You can find me there and follow me. I'm not very active. You won't find a lot on there, but I plan on being more active on there because it's easier to post videos, because it's just a couple of buttons and you're done, unlike YouTube where you kind of have to link stuff. And anyways, so inadequacy. She helped me figure out that I have issues with being the opposite, which is I am uncomfortable with being adequate. I have felt inadequate for so long that when I do things in my life, like eating right, exercising, cleaning my house, being productive, it makes me feel good about myself, which I'm uncomfortable with. So I end up self-sabotaging because I'm more comfortable with being inadequate, because it's what I'm used to. I'm used to feeling like I'm not good enough. I'm used to feeling that I don't deserve good things in life, or nothing ever lasts. If I work hard for something, one way or another, it'll fail, and it'll never be what I want it to be. And that was just really enlightening, that I've never realized that was kind of a truth, that I'm more comfortable with being more comfortable. I know this is, for me, it's really hard to like find words for this emotion and for this thought. But yeah, I'm more comfortable with thinking that I'm a piece of shit than thinking that I'm awesome, which is totally bad. It's totally not the right way of thinking. And I plan on working really, really hard to change that, because now that I've gotten older and I have been working on myself. I've realized that I want to feel adequate. I want to feel that I am deserving of good things, and I do love myself, and be more accepting of my faults and not think of them as a negative, but thinking of them as a positive. And that kind of brings me back to like my college days and even just school days where I had learning disabilities growing up. I didn't learn like everybody else. My comprehension when I read is terrible, and I have to physically do everything. I need to touch things and I need to hear it for me to learn and for me to be productive with stuff. So even in college, I had to adapt and evolve in ways so that I would learn better, which was I wrote notes in multiple colors, and each color meant something. It was recording a lot of stuff to hear it instead of read it. Audiobooks are awesome for me. I love Audible because it allows me to read all these books that I've always wanted to read, but if I read them, it would take me like a half hour just to read one page because I couldn't comprehend what I was reading. And I would skip lines, and then I would start reading lines backwards, so I had a little bit of dyslexia. Anyways, school was really, really hard growing up, and I had to work really, really hard to be academically successful. And, I didn't really learn how to read until I was like in third grade. They kind of just pushed me through, and then one awesome teacher actually took the time to teach me how to read during recess. And when everyone was on the playground, I was hanging out with the teacher learning how to read because he took the time to teach me. Anyways, that's way tangent. So all in all, and this is not going to be a long video, I'm at 6 minutes and we're going to wrap this up. I just wanted to come on here, share with you this word of inadequacy, and see what you think about that word. And do you have the same emotions or the same connection with that word like I do? I've never heard that word in all my therapy. I've always heard of like fear, fear of successes and fear of failures, and you're not good enough. And I've always heard those statements, but I've never heard the word of inadequacy, and it really touched me. I really connected with that word, and I wanted to share that with you because hopefully it'll lighten and maybe give somebody else some insight when they hear that word, and hearing that we feel that, or we have more comfort with being inadequate than feeling adequate, which is gonna change because I ain't playing that game no more. I'm gonna love myself and I'm gonna be awesome. So that's it. Day 2 in a row. High five for me. See you guys later.